Hello again. Last time we kind of talked about a little bit about how the church as a whole needs to wake up. Our country's really struggling, and I personally believe that it starts with us as the church. And one thing that's kind of been brought to my attention this past week is the term religion. I don't care whether, like I said in the last video, I don't care whether you're Baptist, Catholic, Pentecostal, whatever you are. Religion is becoming part of the problem. What if I told you that religion as a whole just needs to die? And what I mean by that is religion is a man-made thing. God doesn't call us to be religious. He doesn't call us to be Jewish. He doesn't call us to be Christian. He just asks that we follow Him. He calls us to be followers of Jesus Christ, to go out there and do His works and do His will. And we're not doing that. We get so caught up in our religion that we're just not doing what we're supposed to be doing. And that's part of the problem. We're so caught up in tradition. Oh, we need to be out of here on Sunday. We need to be out of here by noon so we can catch the game or so we can go get something to eat. And that's not right. At that point, all you're doing is putting the Holy Spirit in a box so that He can't work to His fullest of potentials like He's supposed to. He can't work in our lives because all we do is we put Him in this box that we don't let Him out of. It's almost like we're scared to see what He can actually do. I mean, going back to the traditions, you go to church on Sunday, you show up there, I don't know what time your church starts, but you show up there at 10:30, you have worship ends at about the same time every time, no matter what's going on, even if the Holy Spirit's moving, we cut Him off. You have a sermon, and the Holy Spirit may be moving through the pastor, but, oh look, it's almost noon, I need to wrap this up now. That's not okay. We need to be more open to what the Holy Spirit can do. If we're at church on Sunday and the Holy Spirit's moving and we're there till 3 o'clock, so be it. If people don't feel it and they want to leave, then let them. You don't need to end church just because it's 12 o'clock. And to move on to the next point, like I said in the last video, we're supposed to be fulfilling the Great Commission. We're supposed to go into all the world and preach the gospel. And that's another thing we're not doing. Because again, we're too afraid of offending our neighbor when all we're trying to do is help them. If we offend them, at least we plant the seed for God to work. I know that you may feel like you're judging them, or they may say, well, you can't judge me. But the fact of the matter is, if your brother's stumbling, then you need to go to him and help pick him back up. And I go back to it again, we're not doing. That's why there's so much hurt in our country right now. That's why there's so much catastrophes happening in our country right now. That's why there's so many overdoses, so many shootings. It's because we've taken God out of our country, out of our daily lives. What do you do throughout the week? You wake up, you go to work, you go home, and you go to sleep. But what if God put someone in front of you during your work day? Maybe you stopped at the gas station on your way home and God put someone in front of you and you did nothing. Not to go to the extreme, but what if that person that God put in front of you went home and killed themselves that day, or they overdosed on heroin, and you had the opportunity to stop it? This is going to be kind of a short video, but that was something that God placed in my heart throughout the week. I think that we all need to say the prayer of, God, give me your eyes so that I can see. So I can see the brokenhearted, so I can see the hurting, so that I can preach your gospel. Like this video, share this video, and like I said in the last video, I do feel like God has called me to minister to His believers, to His churches. And if you want me to come to your church to give a brief message or as a guest speaker, I'd be more than happy to do so. I feel like that's what God's leading me to do, and that's what God's calling me to do. There needs to be a revival in this country, and it needs to start with a revival in His followers and His believers' hearts. And I'm going to leave you with that. Again, my challenge for you this week is to pray that prayer, God, give me your eyes. You may just save a life.
I love your mind, heart, body, and soul. You're the